Hello, hello. Good morning. I have to shut my door. Oh. I'm doing a live stream. Well, is that door open over there? Well, come on, baby. Hi. Hi, precious. Hi, my baby. What you doing? What you doing? Hi. Baby, you want to say hi to everybody? Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're my little baby. You look so scared. Why are your ears back? Huh? Why are your ears back? That's how you ride. This is how he rides. He puts his feet on the arm of the wheelchair, and he faces that direction 99% of the time, and we've just kind of gotten used to it. Yep, he holds on pretty good. Look at the camera, say hi. He's like, I don't know what this crazy woman is talking about, right? Are you the baby? Are you the baby, huh? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. He probably thinks we're G-O-I-N-G somewhere. I'm just saying hi. I think you need a bath. I think you need a bath. Yes. He does not like baths at all. No, do you? Why do you look so scared? Why do you look so scared? What's wrong? What's wrong, precious? What's wrong? What's wrong? Give me a kiss. You little monkey. You little monkey nuts. You little monkey nuts. You little monkey. I'll put you down. I'll let you down. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There you go. Good boy. Go get your toy. Where's your toy? Go get your toy. You have a toy in here? Here's a sock. Here's a sock. Here's a sock. Get it. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There's no one in the chat. No lurkers. I have a big 0 next to the where it tells you how many people are in your stream. A big fat 0, P. Yes. Yes. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. It looks like it's going to be overcast today. It's 72 degrees and mostly clear in Jacksonville, Florida. The sun's trying to come out over the horizon. And you have treats now. I need to get him some more treats. He doesn't have. And I'm glad to have my new teeth, but I sure do wish they would fit better. The dentist said that it can take up to a year for your gums to completely heal. And in the meantime, they're changing shape. Like, I don't have a lot of swelling, but any swelling I do have, it keeps going down, and I don't know why it takes so long for everything to heal up. But until then, they're not going to do it's called a hard reset. lately they've been doing soft resets, which is they add some kind of soft rubber to the plate to make it fit better, and they do it right there in their office. So for the hard reset, they actually send it off to the lab that made it, and they have the artist sculpt it perfectly and do a better job than they can do at the dentist office. But what was I going to say? In the meantime, I have a lisp. I don't like that at all. Oh, wow. So I have been working on painting, decorating a pair of blue jeans, and they're in my bedroom. I thought I had them in here. I wanted to show you guys. They're turning out really good. Across the butt, I did real big. Scientology is a, and it wouldn't all fit on one line, so underneath is a, and in a different color, I put cult, and I did that in that goldenrod color, cult. So I need the back pockets have like flaps, and so I just need to decorate those and finish outlining the letters. And I was thinking I might, since I have Scientology as a cult already blasted across the back of them, I was looking for a place on the leg or front pockets or somewhere to put hashtag no more kids in Scientology or hashtags kids can't consent. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to place those. I have the front. I could pretty much stop. I'm at a stopping point, you know, for the front, or I could go ahead and add a few more things like I was planning to do at the beginning. I haven't decided yet. I don't want to make them too busy, you know. So, and then I'm getting things prepared because I am going to start a jewelry making channel, only jewelry making. So I've been trying to get a few, like I need to do, I have a welcome page written out. It was too long to put on in the about section on the channel. So I'm just going to make a short welcome video describing what I plan on doing on the channel, and telling the audience a few things about myself, stuff like that. And then excuse me, hold on. Sorry about that. I didn't want to blow my nose and all that jazz and have you listening to it. But anyway, oh, and I want to have a few videos already made, like maybe at least 3, where I demonstrate basic techniques that people use a lot. Like I'm talking about working in polymer clay, because I will be doing clay along with beading, like crystals and natural stone, stringing beads. I'll be working with a lot of metal and wire, showing how to make different chains, and I'm going to do some copper work, some sterling silver work, and show how I incorporate like 3 or 4 of those techniques into making one piece. And so I made one video day before yesterday. I need to make a couple more in my introduction video, and then I'll be ready to go on the live stream. Other than that, I've been painting on my blue jeans, and I've been getting a lot of sleep lately. Richard got a new TV for his bedroom, so I inherited his older one, which is new, really. I mean, it's not brand new, but he bought it when we moved in to this house, which is about 2.5 years ago. So I have a TV in my bedroom now, and so I've been watching YouTube on my TV, and then I did a movie marathon. I did a little bit of the Leah Remini and the Aftermath, you know, the show her and Mike Rinder did. I did a little bit of marathon watching on that, but I didn't finish because I fell asleep. So I need to go back and finish. And what else? That's about it. That's about it. And I've seen a few people like pop in and stay for a minute, and then they're gone. So I don't know where everybody is. It's really weird. I usually have at least 1 or 2 people in here. This happened the other day. I don't know what happened. The day before the election, I did a stream, and I said something that a couple of people didn't like. But other than that, I don't know. Is everybody sleeping? So in the meantime, I think I have some things going on with clay, of course, on my desk. So I'm going to try to tidy up my desk. And to do that, I'm just trying to show you all the mess on my desk. If I can get this camera to turn. Let me see if I can, if I can do that. See, you can see stacks and stacks. The camera's upside down, but you can see the stacks of stuff I have piled around that I need to clean up. I have moved my computer right there for now, and I have a stack of stuff going on over there. Now I can't get this open. Hold on. Yeah, my camera is upside down. The top of my desk is a mess. That's beside my desk. That's kind of behind me. And yeah, so here's me. Let me tighten this back up. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'm gonna let the camera go down on my desk. But now it looks upside down to you guys, doesn't it? I guess it really doesn't matter as long as I'm not trying to read or show y'all anything that's written. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to screen share any books or documents or anything like that. So there, that's a little better. Anyway, I did a Skinner blend the other day to make that video, and a Skinner blend is just a lady named Judith Skinner figured out how to blend clays together to get something like this called a Skinner blend. And you can do, this is 3 different colors, green, blue, and that was pink, like a hot pink. And then after you blend these, I made, here's the same colors, just in a different blending order, but I made this flower cane, C-A-N-E, where I take slices off of it. And each time I make a slice, I can poke a hole through it and string it on a necklace. So I make beads, 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 beads. So I have one rectangle of clay, a Skinner blend, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with it. I think I will make another flower cane. This was a technique that I've never done before. Why is it so blurry? Let me raise my camera just a little bit. Wrong knob. I'm just going to try to just a little bit. I think that's a little better, maybe. Oops. I'm trying to keep it on the desk and not my legs. Trying to keep it parallel with the lines. This is glass. I'm trying to keep it parallel with that. Yeah, people keep popping in and leaving. So I got a little gold leaf on there that won't matter. But yeah, this was a technique I've never done before, and I kind of like it. I think next time I would make like the green, I would make the green center not so big. So let's see. Oh, here's another one. Kind of Same colors as this, just I blended them in a different order. And so I'm going to slice off this end. Let's see. I think maybe this end turned out a little better. I don't know. I need this blade is so dull. It's my favorite one. Ay, ay, ay. But it's tearing, ripping up the clay. So, yeah. I'm going to have to pull out a new blade. Anyway, kind of neat. The colors are a lot brighter in person. And this is a different kind of clay. This is Fimo. I don't use Fimo very often because I don't have a lot of it. And I always thought it was harder to condition, but I'm finding out that I might be wrong about that. So it is more expensive than the Sculpey. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more expensive than Sculpey, but I think it might be a little bit better quality clay. So anyway, I need to I see that Mike Render has put out a series of videos, and I watched Nora as she reacted to the first one he put out. I didn't care for her reaction very much, but that's neither here nor there. I am going to watch the rest of them, and then I'm going to call Mike Render out because I think it's just horrible of him to come out with his fists drawn and be on a smear ASL campaign. I mean, what the hell? Can he get over it already? For real. He's like on his deathbed practically, and he wants to ridicule and try to shame, embarrass, antagonize. I don't know. You know, he's not trying to do anything nice or correct. You know, that's for sure. He wants to rub Aaron's nose in it a little bit more if he can. And it just really upsets me. So I'll be making a not nice video soon, I'm sure. Just put my 2 cents worth in. Haven't had to make one of those in a long time. Thank goodness. But yeah, I guess Serge was a little bit upset. Just going by the title on one of his videos that Serge put out last night. I haven't had time to watch it, but I think, you know, he's tired of Mike Render not I don't know. I mean, I know, but I'm not gonna like waste my time or your time talking about it any longer right now. I'll have plenty to say when I make a video about it later on. Yeah. And let's see what else has been going on. It's been pretty peaceful the past few days at my house. Thank goodness. We had a couple of arguments a few days ago, but I had to actually get in my wheelchair, and I accidentally ran over his feet a couple of times trying to get him to leave my room, leave me alone, get out of my room. I'm not going to argue with you. And he just wouldn't leave. So when I got in my wheelchair, I hardly ever have the brakes on. So when I got my wheelchair, I guess it went back and started to roll over his feet. But that's how freaking close to my chair he was standing. It's like, and he wouldn't leave. So finally, I kind of went around him or tried to go around him, but that corralled him out of my room finally. And I slammed the door and locked it. And yeah, um, I've been trying to record any arguments that we have lately. I don't always remember to do it right when the arguments start, but somewhere along the line I'll remember and I'll turn my phone on. The only way I know how to record is if I go to my camera setting and put it on video and push record. I'm sure they probably have apps or something where you can record, but what's the difference if I do it through my camera or an app? I guess there's no difference. I got an app on my phone yesterday because Marilyn had a couple of audio recordings and one video of her son and a friend of his or a band member of his. I'm not sure. And then the inappropriate heifer did an audio recording of, do you know the Muffin Man? And she said she might have a contest if anybody wants to send in Muffin Man recordings. And so I'm going to do it because I have my ukulele right here behind me. Hold on. Ta-da! I do play the ukulele a little bit, not a lot. I used to be better, but when we moved here, before we moved here, I was staying at Richard's house in California for a few months before we actually moved, and I didn't have a studio or anywhere to work. I didn't have very many tools and no equipment, and the point is I had a lot of time on my hands, and he bought 2 ukuleles, he said, because he likes how they looked and he wanted to hang them up like for decoration in his house. And sorry, I have a hair that's wound around here. I'm trying to get out. Anyway, he gave me one of the ukuleles and So I started teaching myself how to play ukulele. And I took guitar lessons when I was like in the 5th or 6th grade for a little bit, maybe like a year. There's only 4 strings on ukulele, so of course the chords are different. But since I knew how to do the finger work, I think that gave me a little bit more confidence than had I not had guitar lessons in my past. But when we moved here, I, of course, got a studio and had a place to work, and I kind of just put the ukulele away, and for a couple of years I didn't play it. I think maybe around Christmas last year, I think I picked it up just to play a couple of Christmas carols. But other than that, yeah, I just forgot about it. So I pulled it out in the past couple of months. A few times I've pulled it out because I wrote. I wrote a couple of songs about the cult of Aaron, when Stephanie Hutchinson and others were saying all the time that we're in a cult. Aaron has a cult, call us flying monkeys, whatever. Anyway, I wrote a song or a couple of songs. I never did publish them on YouTube. I might sometime. I need to re-record 1 or 2 of them. But anyway, back to the Muffin Man. So last night and today, a little bit, well, it was really yesterday, and I guess the night before. Anyway, I don't remember, but I started messing around with the Muffin Man, and I have, of course, like 5 sheets of paper here where I try different things. I try different words. And I think I have decided instead of strumming it, I think I'm going to finger pick it. But yeah. I don't have my tuner in here either. Oh, that sounded bad. Should go get my tuner. I have a little thing that clips on right here, and it tells you if you have it right or not. That just doesn't sound quite right. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I was right in the middle of trying to change something, and I got a phone call or something. I might have to fix this, but I don't know yet. My fan is blowing my papers. I'm trying to find something to put on top of here. So I'm not going to sing. Oh, the reason why I was talking about, hi, Daniel. How are you? I was going to type. I forgot. I can just say hi. Duh. Well, I send you the face. I always send you a blowing a kiss. I know you like that. But anyway, I got an app on my phone because I can't sing very well at all. And so I didn't want to sing, the Muffin Man. So I got an app that changes your voice. So I'm going to maybe change my voice. And there's all kinds of weird stuff on this app. You can make all kinds of sound. And don't you know, like, okay, I don't usually talk about farts, but there's one sound which is a fart. But did you know that they have like 20, I want to say 7, but that seems like an awful lot. Maybe it was 21 different fart sounds on the phone, okay? Now for a sneeze, they only have like 6 different sounds. But I'm like, this is crazy. And I listened to them all, and of course I was cracking up, laughing out loud, getting teary-eyed. I was laughing so hard. It's crazy. But let's see. Oh, sorry. I keep almost doing that, and I'm probably driving you crazy. I found, okay, when you, shoot, I just dropped, when you finger pick, this isn't going to mean anything to you unless you play the guitar or ukulele, but that's how I read, that's how I read the notes. Well, I found one that I've been practicing a little bit on, but it's like it starts out so high. That's pretty high, that note. So last night I ran across a whole new one, but it's not on all those high notes, and I haven't played it yet. So I'm gonna try it out here. I'm gonna put this on because I'm not usually sitting in my wheelchair when I play, so I don't usually use a strap, but I'm gonna use it right now. Let me take this bracelet off, or else I might scratch up my, Americans say ukulele, it's really ukulele, not ukulele, but you play the guitar and a little bit of piano. Oh my gosh, I wish I could play the piano. I can play very, very little, like very little. But I don't have a piano to practice on either. So let's see. I'm going to play this through once. 1 second. Let me draw a line on here, or I might get confused. Yeah, I ran across this other finger picking person, and I wrote it down, but I didn't try it yet. Oops. Wait, that doesn't even sound right. one better than that high one. Here, I'm gonna play the first one. Wait, I'm starting over. Oops. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong. Let me start over. Sorry. That's what I get for not having it on the correct kind of paper. I have it on notebook paper instead of sheet music paper. I didn't feel like digging for my I like 2.5 years ago, or maybe around 3 years ago, I moved to California. Daniel, I was staying with my ex-husband, who is I'm roommates with now. But I didn't have a studio. I didn't have a place to work, and so he had given me a ukulele, and I spent my time teaching myself, with YouTube, watching YouTube, and then there's some apps that I bought for my phone, and so that was only for about 3 months, but I got okay. And then after we moved here and I got my studio, I forgot all about the ukulele and I put it away. And it's been a couple of years, the past couple of months, I pulled it out. I pulled it out a few times, and but I definitely don't play it every day like I should. I should practice at least for an hour every day, just so because I have forgotten a lot of the chords. I mean, I remember where they are, but I forget the names of them. So I've like had to go back and relearn stuff that I already learned. So yeah, I really like it. It's a lot of fun. But my right hand, since my accident, my right hand doesn't work like it's supposed to. Like I can't close my fingers past that. Like they won't close unless I bend my knuckles. Now they'll close. But this finger's very weak, so I hardly ever use it for anything. I don't even use it to hold my coffee cup. I hold my coffee cup funny. I hold it like with this finger. But anyway, it doesn't help with the different strumming patterns, and picking. I'm not real good at finger picking because of this finger, but I'm managing, and I just have to tweak things sometimes in order to be able to do what I want to do. Yeah, I had a bicycle accident in 2002, 22 years ago. I ended up with a spinal cord injury, and I fell on my left forehead, so the right side of my body is affected more than the left side, kind of like a stroke victim, and so yeah, my right side doesn't work as good as my left side. So yeah, I've been in a wheelchair for 22 years. I mean, I can walk a little bit with a walker, but it's painful, and I hardly ever do it, and my muscles have really atrophied. And I've noticed Like I can't straighten my left leg out all the way. I don't know. I better get in there and start walking a little bit every day, or else I'm going to lose total movement in my legs, and then I'll be really sorry, won't I? Yeah. Yeah. You do. In order to pick, like do different finger picking styles. Yeah, you have to be able to move your fingers well. You know, they do different exercises and stuff. I guess I could do, but even um, like with the ukulele, there's so many different strumming styles too. Like I don't know, they have, this is my favorite. It's down, down, up, down, up. Wait, it's down, down, up, down, up. But I mean, they have, of course, they teach you the basics down, up, down, up, down, up, you know, to begin with. I never use that one, well, hardly ever. But then they'll have down, down, up, down, up. I don't know, down, down, up. Like I said, there's so many, and then you can make up your own, I'm sure. But then I was learning how to play. I was teaching myself how to play. Um, oh, what's that song? Just a minute, I'll think of it. ah, um, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. But I was teaching myself this one song, and you had to learn. Um, I think it started out like. And to be able to do that fast and fluid, you know, it's a little too much for me. So maybe if I exercise this hand, I might be able to finger pick one day a lot better. I wanted to take lessons actually, but I just haven't had the money to do something like that. But anyway, so let me see if I can figure this one out. This is the Muffin Man, that kid's song. I guess I don't know what I did the first time, but that sounded okay to me. I think I like the first one that I played. Didn't have as many of those high notes. So I have I have two different verses written down, but I wanted to try to add a third one in. I might not. Anyway, so I need to work on that and make a recording and send it to Marilyn. And yeah, I have a couple of phone calls I need to make today also. I've been putting off because I am the great procrastinator. You play a 6 string and an 8 string. Wow. Yeah, 4 strings is it's different. It's really, and you know, ukuleles are small. They make bigger ones than this. They also make a lot smaller ones than this. I don't know how people play those, but they make like tenor ukuleles, and I forget what mine is. They make bass ukuleles, tenor. Gosh, I think there's like 4 or 5 different kinds they make. And I was really interested when I first started teaching myself. I wanted to maybe get an electric one. But one day I will buy another one, and I think I'm going to buy a little bit bigger one. That might be a bass ukulele. And then with the 4 strings, the 3rd string is a G. I mean, no, the G, the 1st string is a G. Now you can have a high G or a low G. And I didn't know that when I first started, playing. And then I was wondering why nothing sounded right that I was playing. And then I figured out that depending on what string you put on, it's either a low G or a high G. And so I had to send off and buy the right, I think I have a low G on there now. I had to buy a low G. And then my music started sounding correct. But yeah. It's fun. I don't know. I guess someone said that every ukulele player must learn Somewhere Over the Rainbow or Over the Rainbow. That's a necessity. If you play the ukulele, you should know how to play Over the Rainbow, right? I think so. Yeah. There's a few songs I played that I enjoy. I just can't. One is by oh, so I was trying to think of Disturbed did it. It was a Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Who did that song? Disturbed also did a remake of one of their songs, and I had to learn a certain style of finger picking to try to do that. But anyway, it definitely looks like a beautiful morning. It rained a little bit yesterday, and it rained a lot the day before. I'm just so glad that it has cooled off, that fall is finally here. Oh my gosh. I just can't stand that heat in the summer. Ugh. I have like a heat rash on my face or something. But so let me put this down for a minute. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to get my new jewelry channel going, but I really want to be prepared before I start it, because I don't want to have to scramble like to make videos. And I probably won't be going live very much because, of course, I'm starting out with one subscriber, which is myself. So until I get a few subscribers, going live is useless because you end up talking to yourself. I've done that a few times. Ukulele certainly makes me think of the Hawaiian guy. Yeah, yes, someone. Yes, I forget his name. The heavy guy. Yeah, um, he did it so good. I think everybody can, when they think of the ukulele, he comes to mind. You know, for a lot of people, I forget his name. I could look it up real quick. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. Oh, here he is. His name is Israel. There's no way that I'm going to be able to say his last name. I guess they call him Izzy. Yeah. Here, we could listen to it. I'm trying to put my camera. Oh, sorry. Oh, well. Sorry. Hear it even? The speaker closer to it, but it's not working. Sorry. Bring that computer closer. Oh, I'll probably get a copyright strike, won't I? Oh, I'm not monetized. Doesn't matter. But I still might get a copyright strike, right? Um, I don't know how all that works. I don't want to get in trouble, of course. Is this called a reaction video or a reaction? Video? No, I know all the laws and rules. It's so better, yeah, that's for sure. He's not doing any finger picking. I can hear a strum pattern. So I could learn that, but it's not finger picking, it's just a strum pattern. Can't, so they're showing his funeral. They're all boots filled with people. I guess they were putting his ashes out in the ocean. A million people on surfboards and boats. Yeah, they're dumping his ashes. Mhm. Wow, wow, wow. Anyway, I might get in trouble for playing that, but I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out soon enough. The audio went a little bit bad there. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Hi, Mama Squirrel. Oh, it's too early? Yeah. Uh, I was playing that because I was had my ukulele out before you got here, and I guess Marilyn was talking about having a contest, or she said just send in. Um, do you know the Muffin Man? You know that children's song. So I've been uh, practicing a little bit with my ukulele, and I'm going to make an audio or a video and send it to her. And so I wanted to hear that Hawaiian guy that sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and that's why I pulled it up. Oh, it's 4:30, yes, where you are. You're up early. Early, early lady. I'm glad you popped in, though. I've been talking to Daniel from across the pond, or yeah, in Europe. Daniel, I always forget where you're from. You haven't slept yet. Bless your heart. You keep my hours. I've gotten a lot of sleep this past week, though. I don't know why. I just haven't felt much like working or doing anything, making videos or going on live. I just haven't felt like it. I don't know why, but I felt a lot better. I felt pretty good this morning. You were putting together a new video. Yeah, I need to go to your channel. I know I'm subscribed because I saw part of a video that you did. Um, I have so many watch laters. I need to catch up. Yeah, you're in San Diego. I remember that part. Um, yeah, because when we move to Arizona, I will be going to California and meeting all you people sometime, I'm sure. Do you ever go to LA, Mama Squirrel? Maybe we can meet there to protest sometime. I sure don't want to. I will go by myself, but I don't want to protest by myself. Just because they're so tricky, they're so like deceitful, and they lie so easy, and the LAPD is in bed with them. So, you can't get any protection from the popo rarely. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I know that we're going to be going to the San Diego Zoo at some point next year. So when we go to San Diego, I will be sure and let you know. We can go to lunch or something. But y'all have the best zoo down there. The best. They did fair game the San Diego protester. Wow. Yeah, I remember there was one guy, like maybe around this time last year, or at the beginning of when the protesting was starting. I remember one guy being in San Diego, and he was down at the Scientology building there a couple of times. And then I never saw him again. Oh, you just got pandas. Cool. Why, isn't it amazing how small they are when they're born? Teeny tiny little things, almost like little worms. They're so small. Uh, Full court press. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember the name, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Jenna lives there too. She did a cute video the other day making pancakes and talking about her favorite movies. But yeah, I was saying earlier that I'm just disgusted at Mike Render for not coming out and talking about, you know, putting people like Serge and Miriam and that whole crew, you know, giving them more peace of mind, uh, talking about that kind of stuff. I'm just really disappointed. I thought maybe at this time in his life he might humble himself and do something like that, you know. But I think that's a lost cause. He started to complain about being fair gamed. Oh, contacting his work. Wow. And then he went radio silent. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, those people are just nasty. Golly. You almost feel sorry for them because, like, I'm sure they're not normally, like, normally, air quotes, uh, mean, nasty people. And I mean, you know, they turn that way, it seems, once they start practicing Scientology. But like their core person and what they were probably like before the indoctrination are probably uh, two totally different people, you know. The nasty ones when they're get indoctrinated, and then the ones before that, I don't know. Okay, thank you so much, Mama Squirrel. I really appreciate you popping in, and I will see you next time. I'll go check out your channel later. Have a good sleep. I know sleep will always makes me feel better, and I've been getting a lot of it lately, that's for sure. Anyway, um, oh my gosh, I made a bracelet, but I didn't put the clasp on it yet, and half of the beads have fallen off. I have to restring it. Oh dear. Oh well. Didn't the thing with Peanut the squirrel and the other animal happen in California? Well, I think, hey, Daniel, I think that was in New York. I'm pretty sure that was in New York that happened. But I could be totally wrong. I'm not sure of the whole story, Mama Squirrel, but somewhere, I think it might have been in New York, a guy had a raccoon and a squirrel for a pet. Now, I don't know the whole story. I just caught like a very small part of it. And the law went in and took his animals, and they ended up killing the squirrel and probably the raccoon too, but I'm not sure. But people like Joe Rogan and Elon Musk were talking about it, how terrible it was, and I guess a lot of other people too. But yeah, they killed his animals. It was terrible. Oh, he made Instagram videos. Oh, yeah, he did, I guess. And it showed how friendly the squirrel was and how, like, the squirrel didn't ever do anything to hurt anybody. And it was his pet. And he loved that squirrel, and the squirrel loved him. And it was just so sad. Just pathetic. I don't know how they could get away with it. But, every state here has different laws on stuff like that. So, yeah, it is sad, very sad. I just can't imagine. A tiny little squirrel. Can you imagine killing a tiny little squirrel? Oh, I don't know. And why wouldn't they like give it to the Humane Society or something? I don't know. Bye, Mama Squirrel. Get some rest. Yeah, that was sad. Awfully sad. I don't know. Actually, I guess I could look that up real quick too, as long as I have my. What was his name? Peanut? Peanut the squirrel? Oh, there's all kinds of things. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I sometimes do to this screen. Now it won't. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I don't know what I did. Okay. I'm going to have to X out of this one and just do it again. Let's see. Ah. Okay. It says peanut, also known as P apostrophe nut, was a male eastern gray squirrel found and rescued by Mark Longo in 2017. He was the subject of a popular Instagram account. On October 30th, 2024, he was seized from his owner's home by the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation and euthanized soon after. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. What assholes. Wow. The Daily Mail has a story. TMZ has a story. AP News has a story. The Today Show did something on it. It says social media. I can't believe anything CBS, NBC, or ABC says. What the Daily Mail says, unsettling twist in Peanut the Squirrel saga after popular pet was seized over rabies concerns. Let me see. Internet star Peanut the Squirrel tested negative for rabies after the popular pet was seized from its owner and euthanized. The furry social media sensation, along with his raccoon friend Fred, were removed from their owner's home. Okay. They were put down 2 days later. The agency said it had received complaints that wildlife was being kept illegally and potentially unsafely at the upstate farm, but officials have faced a barrage of criticism for the seizure. They should have a barrage of criticism thrown their way. Department of, what are those? Chemung County officials said the squirrel and raccoon were euthanized so they could be tested for rabies. Why couldn't they test for rabies before? You can test for rabies before you kill them. After Peanut bit a DEC worker involved in the investigation. Yeah, I bet. I bet that squirrel did not bite anyone. The executive Chris came back negative. Of course they did. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, they're showing a picture. He was so cute. He was a fat little guy. Wild animals shouldn't be in the home. I mean, when you do this, is the type of situation that stems from in, whatever that means, Moss said, shouldn't be kept in the home. That's his opinion. Raccoon squirrels, they don't belong there. Who's to say whether they belong there or not? They are not domesticated animals. So what? Our hands were tied when it came to whether or not these animals needed to be euthanized. Once the bite took place, there was really no choice. Yeah, there was a choice. Owner Longo said he was not surprised by the long. It's no real big shocker to me, considering I lived with Peanut for 7.5 years and Fred for 5 months. I'm not foaming at the mouth. I knew the test results were going to be negative, he said. Boy, that's so sad. He had that squirrel over 7 years. That is so sad. Now my page is frozen. Peanut gained thousands of followers on Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms in the more than 7 years since Longo took him in after seeing his mother get hit by a car. Longo has said he was in the process of filing paperwork to get Peanut certified as an educational animal when he was seized. Multiple anonymous complaints about Peanut brought at least 6 officers from the DEC to Longo's home near the Pennsylvania border. I'm sure it really took 6 officers for a little, probably under a pound squirrel. Even though Longo is the founder of Peanut's Freedom Farm Animal Sanctuary, he did not have the proper licensing to legally keep the critters. My page is frozen again. What the heck? Let's see. Gosh darn. Is that the end? Oh. The death of Peanut has sparked national outrage, with critics viewing the raid as government overreach. The incident has led to at least 14 bomb threats targeting DEC offices, which state police have found to be non-credible. The DEC Officers Union, the Police Benevolent Association of New York State, appealed for calm amid rising threats, clarifying that the DEC's investigation into Longo began in January after reports he was illegally housing a squirrel. Longo claimed he had released Peanut but was found to have kept the animal and taken in a raccoon, leading to last week's raid. We ask that the public keep in mind that DEC officers are their friends, family, and neighbors, and do not deserve to live in fear for upholding the law, the union said. Peanut's death became a bizarre election taking point after a fake Trump post that appeared to condemn the seizure and subsequent death of the squirrel went viral. Oops. When the real Trump campaign got wind of the windup, the official Donald Trump campaign TikTok account Gosh darn it. In the heck. Where was I? Condemned Peanut's death as an act of needless killing by Democrat bureaucrats in New York. Longo hopeful the attention could lead to support, has invited President-elect Trump to visit his sanctuary. Well, that will be interesting to see. I doubt he has time to do that. But oh my goodness. Hi, Sophia. Illegal causing a squirrel. I know. Oh, the horror. Yeah, really. That is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Here in Florida, if you had one squirrel and one raccoon as your pets in your house, I don't think they would do anything. I really don't. I could be wrong. If people were calling, it's just some haters calling in, turning him in for having them, I guess. I don't know. That's terrible. But I can't imagine them doing something like that here, for a tiny little squirrel. And he had him for over 7 years. I mean, that is a true pet. For real. They're going to come in and take your pets and euthanize them. I don't doubt anything that goes on here in the United States anymore. I mean, the fact that Scientology gets away with what they get away with in this day and age, in this country, with the laws that we have, it just blows my mind, what they get away with. So none of this going in and taking a pet and euthanizing it does not surprise me one bit. The government here is getting a little bit out of control. They have to be miserable, Daniel. I mean, really, a little squirrel. Squirrels are not that big. That was kind of a fat squirrel. It was cute. He did not miss any meals. He wasn't real fat, but he was a little chubby. He was cute. Cute, cute, cute. Mm. I didn't know squirrels lived that long. That seems like a long time for a squirrel to live, doesn't it? I wonder, I'm going to Google what the lifespan of a squirrel is. See what they say. That's a chipmunk. Wait, I don't want a chipmunk. I want a squirrel. Squirrel. 12 years. In the wild, the maximum recorded lifespan for gray squirrels, that's what he was, is 12 years. Wow. In captivity, squirrels can live up to 20 years. Wow. I had no idea they lived that long. Wow. It says, what is the lifespan of a gray squirrel in the UK? Why would it be different there? The lifespan of the female is between 4 to 6 years, and the male is 2 to 3 years. Mortality rate is about 75% per annum. They were from, squirrels were brought from England and introduced to the United States around 1876. I think they were first introduced to this country around 1876 and are now common throughout England, Wales, and Scotland, being considered a pest in many areas. Huh. Yeah, they're not, I don't think they're that pesty. A lot of people don't. Well, no, people usually feed the squirrels. I don't think they're, trying to think. I don't think they're too destructive. Yeah. Corruption isn't just rampant in the USA. It's all over the place. Yeah, I just can't believe that. I keep saying it, but I still can't wrap my mind around Scientology breaking so many laws on a daily basis. I don't care if they're a church or not. Churches should not be above the law. About a fifth or so squirrels make it past the first years in the wild. Only about a fifth. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. I used to see a lot of them dead in the street from thinking they can run across and beat the car, but the car runs them over before they can get across. When I was homeless in Austin, I was on my scooter this one time, and a guy came up to me, and he had like a plaque about that big, and on it was a real squirrel that had been stuffed, like taken to the taxidermy, and it was holding its hands like this, shooting the bird, and I forget what the little plaque said, but it was a real squirrel shooting the bird. And I left it with a friend of mine. He has it hanging in his apartment. But I'm thinking of going by there and getting it from him on my when we move and when we're driving through Austin. I might just stop and get that squirrel and hang it on my wall. But I thought, and I didn't have any like reference to or anything to do with squirrels at the time. Now they mean something because we're the squirrels and Squirrel Squad and whatever. But at the time, I thought someone I didn't even know, and it just happened to be my birthday or something. And he didn't know it was my birthday, but some stranger, some homeless guy, handing over a taxidermied squirrel. I thought that was so strange. I'm like, why would someone give me a dead squirrel? That is so weird. And someone that you don't even know. It was weird. I'm glad I have it now, but yeah, I thought that was really weird. Strange gift to give somebody you don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to get hungry. Hungry. Hi, Pete. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing, baby? I'll take you on a walk in a few minutes, okay? I'll take you on a walk in a few minutes. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to hop off, you guys. I have a lot to do. I'm going to make a recording with my ukulele and send Marilyn a copy of it, and clean off my desk, take my dog for a walk, eat something, make my phone calls, and by then it should be like mid-afternoon. I'll probably go take a nap and watch a movie. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Daniel, for keeping me company. And Sophia, I appreciate you stopping by, and Mama Squirrel, and anybody else that didn't say hi but was here. I appreciate you stopping by. I love this community, and I love this community. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever you are in this big old world of ours. And I will talk to you later. Bye bye.